Yeah, his mother, that would have been interesting to find out, because it sounds like maybe he was like the gay guy that people associate with, the one who's been really mollycoddled.
Mollycoddled, yep.
And
that's what I was thinking.
Basically rejected any sort of manly kind of outlook on the world.
Yeah. I feel like it was a very secluded relationship that he had with his mum, because there was one point where he's like, "We moved here in '52 or something."
Yeah.
Where I thought he might have been referring to the house that we were at.
Yeah.
And so I just got this image of the two of them living together.
Yeah,
in that creepy house.
He did say, after the war, my mother and I came here.
Yeah, my mother and I came here. And Barker, of course, is just down the road.
Gotcha.
Private, very, very private, exclusive school,
Shit.
Boys' school.
Yeah, and he did say they disowned him.
They disowned him, and because I was thinking in the back of my mind, I was like, "Fuck, I bet they prefer to forget you."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of regret leaving this till the last few days before I fly off. But if I had more time, I would have definitely gone and tried to interview the neighbours, the school. I plan to do that next trip, actually. Because the neighbours will still be there. He probably will still be alive. He seems to...
I don't think he's actually going anywhere.
Yeah, like a lot of evil people, they don't deserve to live as long as other good people.
And they managed to carry on living. But he didn't look... he looked old, but he didn't look frail.
Yeah,
or
he bent down and picked his dogs up, who were running around they were very fast little whippet dogs.
Yeah.
He's definitely not as infirm as I thought he would be.
Nah, definitely. No, he was quite lucid, actually, the whole way through. He was like any old person, took his time to get his fucking thoughts out. But that's fairly normal, fairly standard for a guy of his age.
I think he said he was turning 81 or 82, so it's around that mark. Just insane. And we saw many children walking past the house.
Yeah, it's very normal suburban street. Yeah, they're all in danger.
And I did tell the girl outside who was walking past his house. She thought I was going to kidnap her. She freaked out. And I said to her, "Do you know who lives at number 5?" She said, "They moved down the road."
Now, isn't that interesting? Why is there that piece of knowledge going around the neighbourhood that he's moved? Because she said he's moved down the road.
I would assume she was just trying to maybe she thought I was asking about someone, and she just shit, who's this creepy guy? I did jump out the car.
So she might have freaked out and just come up with whatever. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
And I just said to her, look, because she was clearly afraid of me. I said to her, look, just look up Geoffrey Leonard on YouTube, you'll be disturbed. And she said, okay. And I doubt she
thanked you as well. She was so polite. She's like, okay, thank you.
And she did look like she was from an exclusive school as well. Yeah. Nice blazer and such.
She would have gone to Loretto or fucking something like that.
Gotcha.
Back here, yeah.
So,
oh, boy.
Goodness me. That was our afternoon.
We just played investigative journalist for an afternoon. Yeah. It's fun. No wonder people do this for a job.
Gonzo journalism.
Yeah, man. Fuck, that was amazing. I mean, it really was. What we just witnessed was incredible.
Oh, God. I touched a pedo's hand.
Yeah.
A fucking legit pedo. Not one of those creepy science teachers or you suspect. An actual convicted pedophile whose stuff is in the State Library in Canberra. Oh, God.
Oh, I mean, he's a published author.
Shit in hell. So, yeah, that's Australia for you, for any international listeners.
It's really fucking incredible. So the technicality, you say, was that the sex registers list was not...
It was made after he was convicted, so he doesn't appear on it. And, thanks ACA for that information.
Yes.
So I mean, the person on the other end of the phone from the doctor's office didn't seem to...
No.
Didn't mind talking to him. She was quite friendly. I could hear it through the doorway.
I was trying to listen in closely to see what that was all about. I wondered actually if it was like a fucking real journalist.
I thought it might be a cop who's like, hey, we've detected electronic devices on your front door or some shit like that.
Oh shit.
That's genuinely what flashed through my mind, and I thought, okay, we're either going to be rushed by the cops and have to delete our footage and audio, or it's maybe him ringing up Dennis Ferguson's ghosts, or Gary Glitter, or Rolf.
Yep.
Hello there, Rolf. It's Jeff here.
Geoffrey Leonard here.
I've got 2 chaps on my door. I was wondering if you'd like to maybe give them a bubbing or two.
No, I wouldn't have thought so. They're too old. One of them's got to be...
He didn't have sex when he was 18, did you? I do!
Dr. Liars!
You! What? You didn't have sex when you were 18, you are a liar!
Oh, when you come back to Sydney, we need to do
We need to have like a weekly chat with Jeff. Chats with Jeff.
Chats with Jeff. It'll be a talk show, and it'll just be like out the front of his place. The guest will sit in one
Jeff's
chair,
place.
in the other. Yeah.
Oh fuck man!
Did you also notice when he started to talk about jail, he didn't explicitly talk about how he got into jail, what he did to get into jail.
Oh, he did. No, he did.
He
had a short reference to the 2 kids down the road. He's like, oh, the 2. He said something. It's on here.
There's something about a crowd or something. I thought he was saying. Maybe it was just that I couldn't understand it because he was fucking old.
No, I'm afraid I don't remember crowd.
But there was something about. I thought he was talking about he'd fallen into some crowd, or he was in with a group, or he was doing something. I don't know.
Oh, I'm not sure.
But anyway, but I felt like he didn't explicitly say, it was for this sort of thing. But I guess he didn't need to. I suppose he just took the assumption that's like, well, everyone fucking knows. So there you go. Oh, fuck. But he doesn't. But how old was he when he did it? Do you know?
Well, I assume it was the either the late 70s or possibly even the 90s. So I'm afraid I don't know. My plan this trip was to go to the library, read up as much as I could, but yesterday that didn't happen. So today we've just gone to the interview, and tomorrow, if I have time, I'll skip into town and look it up. But I assume it was between either the late 70s up until the 90s.
Okay. So it's quite a while ago.
Yeah.
And
so I think the victims would now be in their either 20s or 30s. So
we've got to find the victims.
One moved to WA apparently.
Yeah. Sweet. There's your interview.
Oh god, a disturbing afternoon, but interesting, sort of.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Weird bloke.